My name is David, a 35-year-old single dad to my 3-year-old daughter, Lily. 2 years ago, my world shattered when my wife, Sarah, passed away from cancer. Just been me and Lily since then, building a life together through love loss and everything in between. Before I dive into this story, I need you to do something for me. If this resonates with you, hit that like button. Subscribe and leave a comment telling me where you're listening from. Your support means the world, and I want to hear your thoughts. Have you ever faced a family betrayal like this? Drop it in the comments below. Now, let's get into it. First, let me take you back to where it all began. Sarah's death left a void nothing could fill. Lily was only one too young to understand, but old enough to feel the absence. I was grieving, but I knew I had to step up. I rearranged my entire life, cut back work hours, hired a part-time nanny, and made sure Lily had playdates, park visits, and bedtime stories every night. We were finding our rhythm, creating a home filled with laughter despite the pain. But then, Sarah's mother, Karen, blindsided me. She's 58, a woman. I thought I knew someone who'd been there through Sarah's illness. One day, she sat me down and said, "David, you need to give Lily to Emily and John." Emily, Sarah's younger sister, is 30, married to John, 32. Karen's reasoning: Lily needed a proper family with a mother figure. I was stunned. Give up my daughter, the child I'd raised through sleepless nights and endless love. I said no, firmly but calmly. That's when things turned ugly. Karen didn't just disagree, she exploded. She called me selfish, said I was robbing Lily of a better life. I tried to explain that I was doing everything for Lily, but she wouldn't hear it. Then came the threat that stopped me cold. "I'll take you to court, David. I have evidence you're an unfit parent." My heart sank. Unfit me. The man who changed his career, his life for his daughter. I asked what evidence, but she just stormed out, promising I'd hear from her lawyer. I was left shaking, angry, and scared. What could she possibly have against me? I'd always tried to keep Sarah's family close for Lily's sake, and now this betrayal cut deeper than I could have imagined. For the next few days, I kept things normal for Lily. We went to the park, read her favorite books, and I tucked her in with a smile, but inside I was unraveling. I started documenting everything, every interaction with Karen, every detail of Lily's care. I reached out to a family lawyer who reassured me my case was strong, but the fear lingered. What if Karen's threats had weight? What if I lost Lily? Then a week later, a letter arrived from Karen's lawyer. It was worse than I'd feared. They accused me of neglect, claiming I worked too much, and left Lily with strangers, our nanny who Lily adores. They even said I was emotionally unstable, too consumed by grief to parent. Reading those words felt like a knife to the chest. I'd poured my soul into raising Lily, and now they were twisting my love into something ugly. My lawyer called the claims baseless, urging me to gather references from Lily's teachers, pediatrician, and family. So I did. Here's where the story shifts. I was quietly fighting back, gathering support, while Karen and Emily underestimated me. Lily's preschool teachers wrote glowing letters about her progress, how she was thriving despite her loss. Our pediatrician praised my attentiveness, noting Lily's health and happiness. Even Sarah's cousins and aunts rallied behind me, shocked by Karen's actions. Their support was a lifeline, but the betrayal still stung. Karen had been there when Sarah was sick, helped us through the darkest days. How could she turn on me like this? I tried to see her side. Maybe she thought Emily, who'd struggled with infertility, could give Lily something I couldn't. But no matter how I looked at it, her actions felt wrong. Then Emily and John showed up at my door. This was the turning point. They came unannounced while Lily napped. Emily started softly, saying they just wanted what was best for Lily. John nodded, looking uneasy. I listened, keeping my cool, but when I restated that Lily was staying with me, Emily's mask slipped. Her voice turned sharp, accusing me of selfishness, of denying Lily a mother's love. Then she threw out something wild. "You're planning to remarry and make some woman Lily's stepmother?" I was floored. I hadn't dated since Sarah's death. My focus was Lily. When I denied it, Emily's anger boiled over. She said I never loved Sarah, that I didn't love Lily, that a real family would be better. Her words hit like a sledgehammer. John tried to calm her, but she stormed out, vowing to fight for custody. I sat there reeling, wondering how it had come to this. My lawyer later assured me their threats were empty, but the encounter left me shaken. Then came the moment that changed everything. Sarah's grandmother, Elizabeth, called me. She's always been the family's voice of reason, and what she said left me furious. She'd overheard Karen and Emily talking, and it wasn't just about Lily's well-being. There was money involved, a trust fund Sarah and I set up for Lily from an inheritance her grandfather left. It's locked until Lily's 25th birthday, meant for her education and future. But Karen and Emily thought if they got custody, they'd control that money, using it for Emily's fertility treatments and financial struggles. I was livid. My daughter a pawn for their greed. I called my lawyer immediately. We reviewed the trust, ensured it was ironclad, and documented Elizabeth's statement. We even discussed a restraining order if things escalated further. I was done being quiet. This was war. The confrontation came a week later. Karen asked to meet at a cafe, claiming she wanted to resolve things civilly. Emily was there too, both acting friendly at first. They suggested more visits for Lily, maybe overnight stays. I listened, then dropped the bomb. I know about the inheritance, I said. Their faces froze. Karen paled. Emily's eyes widened. I laid it all out, the trust, their motives, how they'd used Lily for money. Karen tried to deny it, but I cut her off. This stops now, I said. No more threats, no more lies, or I'll take you to court for harassment and worse. I warned them. I had documentation, witnesses, everything. Emily teared up, maybe from guilt, maybe frustration. Karen snapped. You can't prove anything. I leaned in. Are you willing to risk it? Because I am. The silence was heavy. Emily mumbled something about wanting the best for Lily, but I wasn't buying it. I stood, gave them one last warning, and walked out. As I drove home, I felt relief, sadness, but above all, resolve. I hugged Lily that night, promising to protect her always. Now let's wrap this up. 6 months later, things have settled. Karen and Emily backed off sending formal apologies. I'm cautious, but we've rebuilt a fragile relationship for Lily's sake. They get supervised visits once a month. Not perfect, but it's something. Lily's thriving, her laughter filling our home. She's growing more like Sarah every day, and we keep her mom's memory alive. I've started a support group for single parents who've lost partners, finding healing and shared stories. This ordeal made me fiercely protective, but also grateful for the life Lily and I have. The trust fund is secure, and so is our future. Was I too harsh at that cafe, maybe? But I had to draw a line to protect my daughter. Sarah would have been proud, and that's what drives me. Money tore this family apart, but my love for Lily held us together. If this story moved you, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment. Where are you listening from? Have you faced a family struggle like this? I read every comment, and your support keeps me going. Let's keep these stories alive. Until next time, stay strong and hold your loved ones close.